Ladies and gentlemen, off. Look at the George Moody Stewart now. Going full guns, George Moody Stewart. It looks as though Huggins trying to make up the stagger there. Huggins coming around. Huggins is gone. Here's Huggins of the George Moody Stewart. She's going. Huggins going. Huggins going. Huggins going. Huggins takes goal. Maudie Celia. Huggins and Greenaway. Greenaway on the inside. Huggins on the outside. Running in lane 4. Tremendous run by Huggins.
Yes, indeed. Really, Huggins really blazing up the track here in St. Mary's. Sylvester, you can ask for a better run from Huggins.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them go. Immaculate Conception comes on the outside, speeding away from the rest of the competition. On the inside, we have George Moody Stewart trying to cut things down on the inside, but they're gone. On the outside, pedaling away from the rest of the competition. Immaculate Conception comes, is going to take it, comes, does. And on the inside, Thomas out of the George Moody Stewart. That is unofficial. Oh, that was quite a run there by the Immaculate Conception. Comes.
Running on the outer lane.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Away to go to on the 11 girls. 200 meters. Freights already making up the stagger at the front. They're gone. Look at George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart running for Johnson coming around rapidly on the inside. Johnson is taking down to the straightaway. Johnson looking good. Driving to the finish line. Johnson looking good. Johnson sharp. Johnson looking sharp. Johnson takes goal for Maudie Celia. Followed there on the outside, Immaculate Conception Freights. George Moody. I keep saying Maudie Celia. Oh my.
Sylvester.
I'm sorry.
Well run by George Moody. That is a future athlete.
A future athlete indeed. Right. And they're off. Let us see what is going to happen here. Immaculate Conception Jacobs are gone. Followed there by, it looks as though Sky. Sky looking good. Keynes coming around. And we have George Moody Stewart as well. Down the straightaway to go. Jacobs of Immaculate Conception moving away from the rest of the field. Jacobs followed there by George Moody Stewart is Jacobs. On the outside, Jacobs takes goal. Followed there, George Moody Stewart Phipps. And also George Moody Stewart in Huggins. That's unofficial. Yes. ICCS. ICCS. Oh, where are you, ICCS? All right. But these parents in front here jump for everything. They jump for George Moody. They jump for Maudie Celia. Area. And they're gone. Well. Godwin up front. Followed there by Webster. Webster comes around the curve now. Webster is coming around. Webster on the inside. Webster, Maudie Celia. Down the straightaway, Godwin on the outside. Can Godwin catch up? Godwin is trying to catch up. Here, followed by Webster. Maudie Celia in the lead. Brown. Maudie Celia. Godwin comes through. Oh my.
Godwin.
What is this?
Godwin again.
Where did Godwin come from?
Well.
Where did Godwin come from?
Came from nowhere.
Oh my.
Well. It shows you good training, good preparation, Sylvester.
Well, I'm not calling that one at all.
Too close to call.
I don't understand these three parents in front here. All right, to go. On the 13 boys. 200 meters. George Moody Stewart out in the lead. Going there. Gaetan. They're closing things down on the inside. Rogers. Looking good coming around Maudie Celia. Looking good. Hobson on the inside. Taking off now. Down the straightaway. Maudie Celia Hobson. Hobson taking over. It looks as though Maudie Celia Hobson Hobson comes through for Maurice Hillier.
Maurice Hillier 1 and 2 Sylvester.
1 and 2, Henry. Maurice Hillier, Hobson, and Henry, 1 and 2. And the off, ladies and gentlemen, is a fair start. Look at George Moody Stewart. Out of the box, George Moody Stewart. And Swanston. For the Sky Academy Duggins. Sky Academy Duggins. ICCS or Sky? Tell you. Well. Yeah.
Check.
Happens there. Looking really good. They're on the 7 girls. And they're off. Maurice Hillier, Bell moving away. Maurice Hillier, Bell has it. Yes, Bell has it. Oh, very good run there by Bell. And the other Maurice Hillier as well. I see orange and orange. It looks like Boyles. Bell and Boyles, 1 and 2 for the Maurice Hillier Primary. Maurice Hillier, make some noise. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Let us see what is going to happen. We have George Moody Stewart Johnson making up the stagger. Johnson looking good, but Sky is gone. The Sky Maynard out front. Johnson on the inside. After the first 100 meters, looking quite strong. Johnson racing strong on the inside for George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart looking really good. Johnson is gone. 100 meters to go. Here comes Johnson. Around for George Moody. George Moody all the way now. Johnson pacing herself coming around the curve. George Moody makes some noise. Where are you? Down the straight and 40 meters to go. Johnson in the lead for George Moody Stewart, striding away to the finish line. George Moody makes it good. Gold medal, George Moody Stewart. ICCS coming through Daniel. Daniel on the inside, and then you have Maynard from Sky in that order. On the 11 girls, 300 meters. Good
George
run there by Johnson.
George Moody.
Where the George Moody's passing, they're not celebrating. And off, ladies and gentlemen, away they go. George Moody Stewart in Huggins. All right. Take it away on the outside. Huggins looking good, followed there by Philip also of George Moody Stewart. Coming around the curve now, look at what is happening on the inside. Maurice Hillier looking good already, making up the stagger on the entire field. Here comes Maurice Hillier. Lewis coming around the curve, looking quite strong. Maurice Hillier with it now, bringing that one home. More trouble here, but Maurice Hillier, Lewis coming down the straight and moving away from the rest of the field. Maurice Hillier striding to the finish line. Maurice Hillier still looking good. Is he going to be caught by Berry? Maurice Hillier striding to the finish line. Maurice Hillier is going to go across now, makes it good. Maurice Hillier, make some noise. All right, followed by ICCS Berry. So it was Maurice Hillier. Maurice Hillier, make some noise again. We're going to count out ICCS. ICCS, make some noise. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Under 13 girls, 400 meters. On the ICCS. ICCS is in Harris pulling away from the rest of the field, looking sharp. Followed there on the inside by Maurice Hillier, Liebert, and Godwin from George Moody Stewart. And for the first 200 meters, ICCS, Harris moving away. Here's the long stride of Godwin. Coming into contention, Godwin now trying to open up. She's coming through. On the outside, ICCS Harris, Liebert on the inside leading. But it's Godwin. Trail there. Still ICCS Sky. Otiko on the inside looking good too. Here is Godwin. Things are slowing up. Harris on the outside. Still going. Harris Here's Godwin now, trying to pull this one alive. Otiko on the inside, Sky. Here's Godwin, long strides now. Rolling down on the inside, Godwin, trying to move away. It's Godwin from George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart celebrating. Sky coming to Otiko. And Godwin takes the goal. Sky comes through. Yeah. Third goal of the afternoon there by Godwin. George Moody Stewart makes some noise. All right, I hear you.
When the race is on, they forget their drink, their eat, and they focus.
They're off the under 13 boys, 400 meters. On the outside, we have Sky Valentino being overtaken there by Mauricelia Johnson. We see George Moody Stewart Rogers on the inside looking good. And deep on the inside, Joe Hazel as well is in that race. Well, let us see what is going to happen there. Mauricelia, he might be small, but he's Talawa. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Mauricelia. This one looking good. Mauricelia on the inside. Hazel. Mauricelia. Coming around the curve now, Henry. Henry looking strong, large and in charge, Henry. Henry coming away with this one, just about 100 meters to go. Here's Henry Mauricelia. Henry Mauricelia. Henry Mauricelia. Henry Mauricelia. Henry Mauricelia. Here comes Rogers and Hazel. Rogers and Hazel. Mauricelia. Mauricelia. Henry. Henry. Henry takes goal. Followed by Rogers of George Moody Stewart and also Hazel of George Moody Stewart. A very good run there. Very good run indeed.
Very good run indeed. Very tight, but Rogers running well.
Rogers, you had Mauricelia as well. Henry, it looks as though it was. Or it was Johnson. Well, 7, James, Immaculate Conception, and then they're gone. Look, it looked like ICCS on the inside taking this one, but it's Sky within, coming through quite rapidly. Enza take one followed there, of course, by ICCS. Duggins from Sky Academy. Taking that one in grand style. I saw Duggins a little earlier for the 60 meters. She was on the far end and she snuck in ahead of the rest of the field. A good run there by. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Away they go. Let us see what is happening here. It looked like Mauricelia on the inside looking sharp. Here comes George Moody Stewart, but Mauricelia still. Mauricelia Bell. Bell still is Bell. And it's Bell still. And Bell going through and takes the goal. Followed there by Mauricelia again. Molly's 1 and 2. Bell and Boyles out of the Mauricelia. Where are you, Mauricelia? Make some noise. I tell you. We start counting medals. You know what's going on. All right. They're off. Ladies and gentlemen, this time it's good. And here they come. Sky on the outside. Johnson trying to go over. Here is George Moody Stewart on the inside looking good. George Moody Stewart, oh my. George Moody Stewart and Sky. Well, George Moody Stewart Thomas on the inside. Looking good. And Sky on the outside. Johnson on the outside. Yes, photo finish. But I want to give this one to George Moody. George Moody, make some noise! And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Johnson. Here they're tearing away down the right side of the track. George Moody Stewart Johnson coming through on the outside. Yes, it is. Oh, 1 and 2. Oh, that's the race before. From 100, can be from 100, Wiltshire. They were running 80. This one came from 100.
80.
That was the 80. Okay. And they're off. They're coming, ladies and gentlemen. Where is Johnson? A pace down on the outside. Is it going to be Johnson burying ahead and flying down on the outside? Johnson. Jordan Johnson takes goal. Followed by Estelle Robinson on the inside. Also of George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart, make some noise. All right, you're back on top again. Back on top again.
Sylvester, this sport have been having some myth. Well.
He's not. They're off, ladies and gentlemen. On the 11 boys, 100 meters away to go. This one is looking sharp. Look at the ICCS coming through. Check. Jacobs, oh my. ICCS. George Moody, Stuart Phipps coming through. Unofficial, ladies and gentlemen. ICCS there with just about some 4 meter blue. He could take it all. Now have a white flag at the finish line, and they're gone. They're gone. On the 13 girls, the way they come down here, it looks as though Mauricilia. It looks as though Mauricilia is a battle here. Could it be Mauricilia pulling away? Mauricilia as Webster. Mauricilia, make some noise. Mauricilia Webster. Good run. That was the under 13 girls, Mr. Mills, and Mauricilia coming to life and looking good. The orange dazzling at the front. Hard for you to miss it. All right. And they're off. Under 13 boys, 100 meters dash. Where's Adija? Well, look at Mauricilia and Henry. Henry taking a ball lead. Adija and Mauricilia. Henry takes goal. Mauricilia, what? Of Mauricilia. Mauricilia makes some noise. Yeah. And Hobson, DJ Hobson for the silver. That's right. And there we have come to the end of the 100 meters, 80 meters series, and it's time for another medal presentation ceremony. And this time we're going to have probably Mr. Wiltshire once again. Things are really tightening up. And they're off. Hope we got it right here. Let us look for the first handoff. And it's Mauricilia. They've been followed there by the George Stewart. Let us see what is going to happen for the first handoff. It's looking good. George Moody Stewart with the first handoff. A bit of a tangle. But away to go. Around the curve. Mauricilia, George Moody. Is it going to be George Moody again? There go. George Moody Stewart falls by Mauricilia. George Moody Stewart come around with the final handoff. It looks like they're going to be George Moody Stewart as he's gone rapidly around 40 meters to go. George Moody Stewart down the straightaway. George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart. George Moody Stewart. Mauricilia. George Moody Stewart takes goal to Mauricilia. Goal to George Moody Stewart. Mauricilia for silver. ICCS for bronze. Alright, they're off. There's a main one. Okay, good. Here it comes. George Moody Stewart. Estelle Robinson. Leading off here. Moody Stewart. Let's see what is the voice of the ball. In the clock, ICCS. This is good. Let's go. Get contact. Moody Stewart putting it on for the second. handoff. Who's it going to be? ICCS. George Moody in the hunt. Around there for the third handoff. George Moody making up some ground. It looks like it's Johnson making up some ground around here. Looking for the final handoff. Yes, it is. Therefore, around. Put the hold on. Down the straightaway. Here's ICCS. Going to the finish line. ICCS. ICCS takes gold. Followed by the singer going to George Moody Stewart. ICCS makes a goal. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. What will happen here? Ladies are concentrating on the outside. Look at Sky. Sky coming on the outside with the first and that's the ball. Let's see what is happening on the video outside. Followed by ICCS. George Moody Stewart. I don't know how to see the goal. Maurice Hillier goal. I look at the boss. Maurice Hillier. Taking this one away. Maurice Hillier. Maurice Hillier still in the lead coming around the curve. This one is looking right at time. Maurice Hillier with it. Here comes George Moody Stewart. Oh, George Moody Stewart could be goal. Maurice Hillier going straight away. Walking away this one. Maurice Hillier. George Moody Stewart for the singer. Maurice Hillier for the goal. I see, yeah. Maurice Hillier for the goal. One more race to go. Wow, Maurice Hillier probably won again. Orange and orange and orange and orange. Maurice Hillier make some noise. And they're all, ladies and gentlemen, the first 100 meters of this 100 sprint medley. And let us see what is happening here. On the outside, this is the Maurice Hillier. Looking for the first hand. Oh, no. It's Maurice Hillier gone. On the inside, Maurice Hillier looking good. And putting it together. Maurice Hillier looking strong. Maurice Hillier with George Moody Stewart on the inside now, looking for water. And this one the quarterback. Maurice Hillier around on the third man. Maurice Hillier command. This could be a championship for Maurice Hillier could be. Maurice Hillier still in control. Coming around for the third and final handoff is going to be 200 meters too. The 400 meters is going to be the third handoff. Maurice Hillier, just easy forward. It's the 400 meters. Maurice Hillier, out front, follow now. He lets us go. It is Henry. Henry. Maurice Hillier, Henry. Well, I tell you, Henry on top of this one. Goes around. Down. Good. George Moody. Put this one back. George Moody trying. George Moody working. George Moody working. George Moody working. Here comes Maurice Hillier. Another 200 meters slow. Maurice Hillier beginning to gallop.